Let's dive into the housing scramble, a wild, unpredictable contest that's reshaping communities everywhere. Picture a town full of hopeful buyers, all lined up for a handful of homes. Each person is dreaming of a place to call their own, but the odds are stacked against them. The demand lever is jammed high, the supply lever stuck low. It's like a game where the rules keep changing, and the players are getting more desperate. Too many people, too few houses. Homeownership has become a frantic race. Every open house feels like a competition, with families scrambling to outbid each other. A mix of people wanting more space, owners staying put, and investors piling in has sent prices soaring. Investors see homes as assets, not just places to live, making it even harder for regular families to compete. Unlike the 2008 crash, this isn't a collapse, it's an affordability crisis. The market isn't falling apart, but it's leaving more and more people behind. Homeowners have equity. So a crash is unlikely, but first-time buyers are left staring up at a ladder that keeps getting taller. The higher prices climb, the harder it is to take that first step. The result? A slow, steady squeeze, locking out families across the country. Many are forced to rent longer, move farther away, or give up on homeownership altogether. The dream of a cozy home now feels out of reach for many. It's a nationwide conundrum, and the search for solutions is just beginning. So, where did all the houses go? The answer lies in a phenomenon called the lock-in effect, which has quietly transformed the housing market. During the pandemic, millions of homeowners locked in ultra-low mortgage rates, sometimes as low as 2 or 3%. Now, with interest rates much higher, most homeowners are reluctant to sell and give up those historically cheap deals. Why trade a low monthly payment for a much higher one? As a result, the supply of homes for sale has dried up dramatically. Buyers are left with slim pickings, and open houses that once buzzed with activity now feel eerily quiet. Builders aren't able to fill the gap either. Construction costs have soared, skilled workers are hard to find, and builder confidence has taken a hit. Many projects are delayed or even canceled. Single-family housing starts have dropped to their lowest levels in years, and the pace of new construction is far too slow to keep up with the growing demand for homes. To attract buyers, builders are offering discounts, incentives, and even upgrades, making new homes a bit more appealing. But these efforts only go so far. Even with price cuts and special offers, the overall shortage of homes keeps prices stubbornly high, putting homeownership out of reach for many. The market is stuck in a kind of gridlock. There aren't enough sellers, and not enough new homes are being built to meet demand. Both buyers and sellers are frustrated. Buyers are left circling the market, searching for opportunities, and hoping for a break that might finally let them buy a home. In the end, the shortage of available homes is the root of the crisis, shaping the entire housing market and leaving many wondering when things will change. Now, let's talk about investors. Big players with deep pockets. By 2025, they're snapping up a third of all homes, especially starter homes. Investors pay cash, outbid families, and turn homes into rentals, shrinking the pool for buyers. First-time buyers are pushed aside, with the average age rising and many forced to keep renting. Mega investors pay above market value, planning to profit from rentals. For regular families, it's nearly impossible to compete. Each investor purchase means one less home for a family. Neighborhoods shift from owner-occupied to rental-heavy. The scale of investor buying is a major force driving up prices and locking out a generation. It's a tough game for the little guy. The housing crisis isn't the same everywhere. Depending on where you live, the story can look completely different, sometimes even from one neighborhood to the next. In Sunbelt cities like Austin and Miami, prices are cooling and rents are dropping as new apartments pop up. Construction cranes dot the skyline, and moving trucks line the streets as people search for better deals. But in the Northeast and Midwest, Boston, Chicago, Cleveland, prices and rents keep climbing due to persistent shortages. Here, the supply of homes just can't keep up with demand, leaving buyers and renters feeling squeezed. It's a split market, bargains in some places, bidding wars in others. In one city, buyers celebrate snagging a deal. In another, they're outbid, again and again. Even with a small dip in mortgage rates, affordability remains grim. Lower rates haven't translated into relief for most families as high prices keep monthly costs stubbornly high. The typical buyer now spends nearly 40% of their income on housing. That's a bigger slice of the paycheck than at almost any point in recent history, leaving less for everything else. Monthly payments are higher than ever, despite minor rate relief. For many, the dream of owning a home feels like it's moving further out of reach with every passing month. Regional differences aside, the overall picture is tough. Whether you're in a city where prices are falling, or one where they're rising, the challenges are real and growing. For many, the dream of homeownership is slipping further away. Saving for a down payment feels impossible, and competition is fierce. The market's split, but the struggle is universal. No matter where you are, the pressure is on, and families everywhere are feeling the strain. It's a patchwork of hope and hardship, with every region telling its own story, but all of them searching for solutions. So, what's next for first-time buyers? Outbid by investors and squeezed by high prices, many are stuck renting longer than planned. A big crash is unlikely. Homeowners have too much equity, but prices may cool or even drop in overheated markets. The real fix? Build more homes and help buyers compete with investors. Unlocking the market for those with low-rate mortgages is key. For now, patience and luck are needed more than ever. The journey to homeownership is tougher, but new ideas are on the horizon. It'll take clever thinking and hard work to give everyone a fair shot. The challenge is big, but so is the opportunity.